Shit's about to get hectic here at 7.
Dad, you know what you should do?
Hmm.
When you live, you could put for the comments subscribers only, so they will subscribe and then they can comment, and that's how you get more.
Hmm. It's pretty smart.
What's the word Grinch today?
You want some or what?
Grinch. We're need one. Can you see his clothes all in there? Like here or what? Can you see his clothes all in there? Wait, did Tejas end up going with you guys in the bed last night?
Mm-hmm.
He woke up or what?
Yeah, he did.
Was I asleep?
I think so. I think you were.
I just need his lunch pail so I can pack it right now. And today I'll get up.
Get up to. Yeah, I'll get your lunch. Let's go.
Okay. I want the road. Where's the road?
Okay.
Where's the Valhalla?
So,
Dad.
what's up?
So is
Don't.
Ragnar and Shisha, is that Roland's brother and sister?
No. No.
Oh.
All right. So we're gonna see here is this is a 15-minute range. We might see a break above. We didn't quite see it kind of tested above, but we didn't quite break. I guess you could have gone long, and the reason I'm thinking that it's gonna be a good long is because we got to fill this gap. So the gap being filled is between 900 to like 950. So if we break back above this, then it might be a good area to go long. But I want to see what it does at the high here. And this should be a fairly good test of the high, if whether we break it or not. And if we can't, then we might come lower. So, but right now we're stuck in a range a little bit. So what we can do here is I just want to see what it looks like. I don't know how we're stuck in a range. So you are getting aggressive sells up here, and they are following through. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna short right below here. We got this big delta. We got aggressive sells. They followed through, and then we'll just keep stop loss above. This will be a small stop, and it may get not a small stop, more like a bigger stop. But we have delta above here. This is a big delta. We got rejected off it, so most likely this is gonna come down. Oh. And we'll probably hit somewhere right around here. I'm just gonna aim for the bottom of the range. I think that's the smartest move, just in case if we bounce off this. If it does move. If not, technically we might fill the gap. So, all right, we're down 560. It's okay. That's the first trade of the day. Saw this big delta. We were in consolidation. We bounced off at ones. I thought we were gonna get the retest and then it go lower. So we'll see. You could have gone the test up here. I think my initial move was right. I just think maybe I was slightly early. You can see, look, from there to there was some growth in the delta in this area, right between this area and this area. So if it breaks back below here, I might take one more short right below this. a small stop here. Damn, it's not small. It feels like it's small because this candle is so big. Then we'll go take profit will be. Oop. Somewhere right around there. Actually, we'll go right here. Let's go 2,000. We'll go right here, and then as soon as we break back below here, if we close below here, then we could probably start to move stop loss to break even. And we can see the delta grow in this area. It's gonna do two things. It's either gonna break through this, or we're gonna see a nice strong resistance. And the reason this is good too is you look at the CVD, it's slowing down every time we got into the high. So buying is getting less strong and selling is starting to kick in a little bit. So yeah, I'll grab it. Hopefully this pulls back. If not, I'm gonna be down. I don't know, almost $1,000. Yeah, $1,000. That'll be the last short I take at this point. If this fails, because they're really pushing, and yep, down 1,000. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta grab some. All right, sorry guys, we're breaking above. Sellers got absorbed for sure. You can see this. There were some 2 big stop losses. Let's see. We're gonna fill that gap, probably 952 to be honest, before we see any sort of pullback. So I'm just gonna hold off on this for the meantime. We could reject right around here. Come lower, yeah. Yeah, I think we are. This was the area right here. This is where sellers were present. And the delta's getting strong too. just go above here. Just make a small stop. Oh wow, it did jump. Okay. This was not good. Delta's going down, which is crazy. So we could possibly see a push, like I said, 950, where the range, the gap, I guess, originally formed. Which would have been 942. So we're about there. 942 or 952. One of the two. Seems like straight pumps that are happening with algorithms. Okay, we about filled the gap. Once we fill the gap, we're good. I think that statistics are like there's 7% chance that when a gap gets filled, when there's a gap, it's usually like 70% the next day or something like that. Okay, let's go to the profile chart. Let's see me. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so we technically created lower value technically today so far, but we're closing above value. We're testing this area down here, so we're going to be in a good short area zone here now. Okay, so this is the gap, the top of the gap we need to fill, and then hopefully it fills to the bottom. Oh, that was a little late, but let's go take profit. Let's just hit the top of the range so we can cover. We'll go point of control. We'll cover at least 780. We might go down to the bottom of the range. Stop loss above there. What happened to? I don't know. Did mom put him somewhere? Maybe we should put him on.
No, because you're
Ask her. She's in the
you're
bathroom.
recording.
Ask her.
Because
No,
you're
it's not showing the screen. Yeah. Go there. This is a good area, I think, to short now. This was the top of the 15-minute range right here, somewhere right around here. So we are breaking out above, so we'll see. I'm trying to see some. I just want to see more aggressive selling down here, and we're not seeing that. We saw some down here, but it got absorbed immediately. So, off this area, which is not good. So, if this aggressive buying fails, then I'll be okay. But if it doesn't, I'll take the loss here. And we can see this come all the way down to, let's see what the daily point of control is. We're above technically a daily value area high. You can see this resettled all the way down here, honestly. You can see 20 right below this range. Right in there. And the reason why this is a good setup is if you look at the profile for the what is that, TPO profile, we're technically at the top of this range for the value low. So the shorts are going to engage here because we're retesting, and we already broke range quite a bit. Values all the way down here. So we're going to have to rebalance and come down, or it's going to break higher and absolutely break value. So what I'll do here, once we break this and it closes below, I'll be able to move my stop to break even. But we could see a nice drop into like the value low, or possibly lower, below this range. What seven's on the point of control here? So now, once we get this aggressive sells, we can move our stop to break even. Mamma mia. All right, we'll do there. We'll just protect ourselves early. Because once this closes, this should be good. We haven't quite closed below it, so maybe I'll keep it up here for the meantime, because we got to close below here. Once we get that closure, then I can move my stop to break even. And maybe this gets me out, who knows. But CVDs continue to go down. We're at the top of the range on the TPO chart, which is the profile chart. So we're right here where we want to short. And then this is the area we're kind of waiting to. Oh, where we're waiting to short. Oh, sorry. Right there. So that's kind of where we're at. Then once we break and we close below this with a candle closure, then I could probably move my stop to break even. This would already got me out by now, but I got to see this close below here. And we should get it here. We should get some sort of flush here. CVD's falling now. We kind of went to fill that gap, and then now we're getting the aggressive selling down. So what I'll do now is move this to here, and then I can start trailing my stop a little bit. We're getting aggressive sells off the value area high point of control for this range. All right, so now what we can do is we start trailing hard once we start seeing closures. Once we close back up here, I could protect myself above here, cover basically half my loss. All right, we got the closure below that, so it's probably going to close below that, and then we'll just keep trailing our stop down, and then hopefully go below this range right here is where I think it's going to explode through, to be honest. Or it's going to find value right at the value area high, which I can see that that's a daily. Yeah, so I recovered half. At this point, I'd want to be out of the trade. That was a very strong bounce. So maybe buyers, we did bounce out the value high. Maybe they're going to come for point of control here. Because point of control is way down here. Value still hasn't shifted, so there's sellers right here that are hidden again. So this is the box that you want to right above the value high, or you want to see it close back below. You can take another short here. If it does, I'm going to take a short here. And then take profit. We'll go to the value area low. And then stop loss will go above this range. Oh. To go above this range. Right here. Crazy thing is, Delta's coming down. We should see it go above. Yeah, we should be all right. We'll see. If not, it's only a $400 loss, so. Yeah, that caught me out, so took a $400 there, loss there. I thought we were going to see the bounce off the top of the value high where aggressive sellers were, and then continue to fall, but I still think we're going to fall here. This is, I think we're going to go right to the value low. once we collapse below here, this is going to be your signal just that's going to flush down. Maybe wait till that. I just know we're at the top of the value area low, so there's going to be a ton of resistance here to push it back down to value. So I just, looking at that area on the higher time frame, the daily, that's where. Yes, love?
Daddy, Bobo hit me.
You're right?
In my cheek.
Okay.
Yeah. He's lying. No, I'm not. He's lying.
Hey guys, you guys get along? We need to break this POC. This area right here should be the next. If we can't break this right here, below that, then we're in trouble. I'll move my stop to break even as soon as we test into that area. Once we get to the bottom of this range, this will be the where the majority of sells happen in this whole range up. So now they've gained control back here. This will probably be a good point to move stop to break even. Because if we do get aggressive buying in this range, then we'll be in trouble. If they're able to follow through, and that's where this aggressive sellers sit, then it's not going to be a good area for us to stay in the trade. Because what they could do is reject this area with aggressive buying, and then we move. If we see a failed like this, failed buying, and this breaks below here, we're going to see a nice flush all the way down to the bottom of the, probably bottom of the range, the value area low. All right, so now we're seeing that. We're going to see the test of this bottom of the right where I drew this box out where the majority of selling happened. If we can see selling follow through below this 68 and these buyers get absorbed, then we'll be in good condition to go all the way down to the value low. This could be like a $2,000 trade. Recover all my losses plus $800 or $900 up. We got to see this candle hold up right here where sellers took back control in this box. And there it is. Now what we can do is we can put our trailing there. Because this node right here is where buyers got rejected and sellers followed through again. So next stop is this area, and then possibly even lower. We could go to the VWAP. But you look at the TPO chart we're looking at. Okay, now you see classic absorption here. So yeah, Ma. Yeah, I can if you want. Are you going to your class? Or no? So let's go absorb it. If you can get a, you put a limit order here. I recovered a little bit. I recovered about $290, so I still think this is gonna work out. And if you go here, if you pull this over like this, we're gonna go to here. That's my honest opinion. The CVD is dropping. Sellers are winning the battle. Let's go like this, above this. And for that. And there we are. One more trade right there. What we'll do is we'll move this back to break even. I feel you can do break even from here. I just have a habit of pulling the order instead of just clicking a button. Yeah, I'll just get out the value alert. I know this probably can fall all the way down to the POC. We can see it fall all the way to like the VWAP or the POC down here. And what we're seeing over here is, yeah. I'll get out at the top of the. Oh, excuse me. We'll go right to here. This is where it's gonna land. We could have some resistance here because this is like a point of control area for. We didn't quite hit though yet. You are getting, look at this, very strong aggressive sells here. Now, if this fails, if these sales fail, then you're gonna probably get a very strong push up above the high. What we can do here now is cover more of a position here above the failed sells. Because realistically, if this fails, then I don't want to be in this trade because this could push up higher. But what we're most likely going to see is this come down to the value low here from this range. And this would be where buyers buy technically. They could buy off the POC, but this is most likely where buyers buy. So I'll recover 200 more there. And then what we'll do here is we'll get a retest into this area right here. So what I'll do is I'll put one more order here. And this will be my last short area in this area. Because if this rejects here, what I'm expecting is bounce here, down to here, and then there should be some support here. Yeah, the seller's still fairly aggressive. You're actually going to see some volume shift here. CVD shift a little bit right here. I don't think it's going to be long lived. I think we're going to see a bounce off this where aggressive sellers are. And then, yeah, it's growing in the area. So I want to take my short somewhere right above the range. If it works out. If not, this might fail here. Yeah, it's gonna fail here. I don't think we'll get up to that area. I'll keep it there still. I'll put a. No, I'm not gonna put a sell stop there. what I'd want to see is break here. I'll put a sell stop there if it breaks. Value has shifted. Okay. So it's technically the point of control now. This is where most volume has been traded. But for this range, we're looking at value highs there. So we could see. Oh, I'm in the trade. I didn't realize that. We'll go here. For here. So 1, 4, 8, 12. 1 to 3, basically. If we see this reject back underneath here, then we could move our stop to break even. But we're starting to see some CVD. Nothing crazy, but if we break back above this, then we're in trouble. Yeah. This is right above where aggressive buying took place right there. Yeah. Now I am back where I was again. 1100. Okay. Playing ping pong right now. The CVD's growing, so that's 45. So you can see this. Didn't quite retest that. So we're technically at the value high within this range. We'll go underneath here at the value area high. Take one trade here to the value high, to the value area low. Oops. Take profit will be there. Stop loss will be above the last sell for a small stop. Because if it fails, it'll fail quickly. And we failed quickly. All right. Should be a little scary because this is going to be kind of at the bottom of the range, but we'll see. I don't like taking trade like this one. Is a big. Now we're getting big buy orders. 2 big buy orders. Yeah, I don't want to be in this trade. This is a bounce. Bad positioning. Okay. Well, should be done for the day. I know the volatility is gonna be high, so I had a high risk. So this is a perfect bounce. Should have taken this play right here. I had a $2,000 day loss limit today, so I just knew that this was going to be either make or break day. I missed the opening, so kind of paid for it. You can see right here, you had aggressive buying all along the value high. If we fail that, then yeah, we're coming back down. But as of right now, yeah, I missed the morning and I took a beating right off this. So push higher, we can take a buy order up into this area. That's strong buying. Look at that. Huge buying up here. Yep, this is where you should have been buying. Right there. Wow, absorbed. All right, my bad. Damn, I missed this. I wanted to take this break right in there because we're gonna be ranging. I'm gonna go from one range to the other. Yeah, I see a strong absorption, and then we're gonna probably go one range to the other. So then, what I'll do here is, we could even break the range, honestly. To break even at this point, we could get out the point of control, but I'll see what happens here. Yeah, we should break through here. We had this, test in this area, failed, broke this area right here, and we fall down. So yeah, short looks good, Dad. I'll be on the mic here. I just gotta find my headset. You could exit here, but most likely it's gonna be the better exit, the value low, because we're gonna test that. Technically, the volume weighted profile for this range. We'll go above here. And we break even. Okay. We're getting strong buying. So if we break back below here, oh, we could see this. Hopefully go to here. So now I'm getting my stop, my daily limit will get hit. Yeah, my daily limit got hit. All right, that counts on pause today. And have another account through Alpha. I mean through my funded. That's my other funded. I should have went from here and just took profit at the POC. It's all right. It is what it is. Let's buy another. Let's buy another eval with Blue Guardian, so we can try to pass it together. Give me 1 sec. I gotta hide my shit again. we're just gonna go like this. I like it better like this. We'll go back on deep chart. Okay, so I hit one loss limit for one account on a funded, just daily. I had a set loss limit that I had. I knew today was gonna be volatile. I probably won't trade my other funded till tomorrow. I just don't want to hit 2 loss limits on those and be down quite a bit. We'll attach the blue guardian. Do that. Do both connections. Connected.
Connected.
That one. And it's that one, I think. Okay, we should be connected. Why isn't the chart moving?
Connected.
Okay, there it is. Okay. So let's mark out this. So look at this big delta area here. Up in this range. We finally filled the gap. Excuse me. We'll put this order right above here because we're gonna break. We broke this level right here, so we can mark out this. This was the actual level where we can protect ourselves underneath here. Then we go for 2 to 1. We'll just go 1100 here. Delta's growing again, so but we are getting some sells up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, if we can't fail to break above that, then I'm on my stop, but right to break even. We'll go right here. But we are getting some aggressive sells up here. You can see the delta growing. If this fails and they break above the sells, then we'll be all right. All right, we'll move to break even at this point. So 580 plus, it's like 160. We'll go there. That's 2 to 1. But look at this sell right here. This is a big sell. And this could fail, right? When we come back down here, it could break down below again. Realistically, you probably want to take your trade off there. So this is the area where I don't know. I think this is probably gonna go hit, but we'll see if this gets absorbed into here. If this falls, yeah, this is probably I should have stayed in the trade, but it's all right. You're getting more aggressive buys up here in this area. If we break back below here, I could execute a short from this absorption up here. You had more selling up here. Look at this, right into this area. It's reacting too. Price is reacting up here. Between this area and this area. We should be in here. Not quite yet. We got to break below, so buyers are holding that area up a little bit, and then we did get massive absorption up here and then up here again, and sellers won this battle right here. So just want to do a 30-minute real quick. And this was from, I just want to see what the volume profiles right here. We're at the point of control. Okay, so this will be good. Short. All right. We are short. Where is my headphones? Oh, they're there. Can you hear me then? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just fixing breakfast.
Okay. I missed the whole morning move up, so that was kind of a bummer.
I know that was right off the bat. Yeah,
right.
I didn't expect that. I was surprised it was only down like over 1%.
Yeah.
And
Well,
volatility.
we came off yesterday's Friday's point of control, so that's where we just rejected right now. We're probably gonna head down. That's where I'm gonna short.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a tendency to go down.
I went long here, and then I broke even, and then I tried and reverse my position, went short. I saw two strong selling deltas up here at the top, and they reacted to it. So I'm already at break even here, up 600 unrealized.
That's good. Yeah, Mint could give a signal at the top, short.
Yeah, you could have done the breakout play in the morning. There was a range right there. You just box it out, and then that's when I would have taken along. I would have been done up quite a bit, but it's all right. We just came off the strongest buying area too.
Yeah. The initial balance, 15 minutes. It wasn't so clear today, was it? Even though
it broke out of the range, kind of broke back in, but then broke out again. I knew it was probably going to go up higher, probably there's still.
Yeah.
But it needs to break clearly, and it didn't quite break clearly, as I would have pulled that move that I have been watching. But it did work out nonetheless.
Yeah.
And I'll show you the. This is green. This is the strongest buying area, so that's where we're rejecting. And then
I'll be in there in a minute.
This was the. I think it's somewhere right around here. 630. That's 645. Yep, this is looking good. I'm about to hit take profit. And I hit take profit. Nope, it got within half a tick. Jesus Christ. And it just wicked out right now with two strong selling bubbles that just wicked away. Holy moly. I'm gonna protect myself above here. We did break the strongest buying point. This is going to go down. There was a super strong buying area at 942, a huge delta there where they pushed up higher, but then they failed. And then you had.
Yeah.
So. Then we'll go down to. PSC here. And I'm almost out here. Come on.
I just got it filled. Yeah, I know that'll be the nightmare that runs out of.
Man, it's so close from hitting my take profit. It's not wanting to go past that area. I guarantee myself 700 no matter what, even if it does.
Yeah. That wipes your morning loss.
Yeah, I raised my daily loss because I knew it was going to be volatile. I missed it and I hit that, so I went down pretty heavy on that account, but it's all right. I have a few of them, a few fundeds from that same platform, so. Don't tell me it's going to come back up and give me a 700 when it's. Yeah, we should go to the POC right here, which is going to be at 886 for this range, so we'll test that before we go lower.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. I think we're going to test the POC, and then if you look at the TPO chart, or the profile chart, it's definitely, this is the area up here where you want to start shorting, because we were bearish Friday and the profile is still lower and we're above. We're in the discount area, or the expensive area, I should say, not the discount, but the expensive area. Give it some breathing room. All right, there we go. There's the selling. Come on. Bounce off that area, which is good. I even had to, that was, oh, it was like a tick that got me out, or barely, almost. Wow. Unbelievable.
Is it bouncing?
No, it's still falling. I should be able to hit take profit.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
500 no matter what, at least on this one.
Mm-hmm.
At least I have it protected there. And then what I can do is move it here. 760 now. Because if we fail this, then we're in trouble. And I should be out now. Oh my god, I got within a tick again. Oh my god. There's no way this doesn't hit. All right, I got out. There it is. I hit top, take profit.
You hit it?
Yeah, $1,100 in that one. So I'm basically down 900 for the day, so. And then we're gonna fall to the POC at 890, 24,900. And then we're gonna probably test the value low if we break the POC at 850.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you look
jump there.
If you look at
wow.
If you look right here on my chart, I don't know if you can see, but if you can see these red delta volumes, this is how I knew when to actually, this short was actually probably going to work out, is you had these big red delta volumes up here and buying got absorbed at the very top. So, and this was, like I said, it's going to fall all the way down to the POC. Then you had this big green, if you look at this big green delta volume, you can see the deltas, right?
Did you post it?
Oh no, sorry. Here, I'll post it. I forgot. Here. There it is. It posted. Yeah, see, that was a short. I knew I could have going down the PSC and it's gonna
Oh
just
wow.
fall.
Still
Yeah,
going. All right.
it's gonna go to the value or
Could
low.
have stayed in it, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna go to 850 and then we'll break probably 850, and we could go all the way back down to. You look at the TPO profile. I'll show you the. I just timed my short slightly wrong, but in the very beginning, but this is gonna fall heavily back into value. We could go all the way. We're probably gonna go all the way down to 600, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we go here.
Yeah, with the war going on, yeah, I don't expect
No,
long rallies.
no, I don't expect long hours there. So I sent you that. Look at the thing I sent you. Look at the profile chart.
Mm-hmm.
You could see the
Oh yeah, it came up.
look at that though. If you look at the value became lower on Friday, right? The value became lower, so
Yeah.
that Fabio says, okay, we're bearish, so we're expecting bearish movement on the next day, which is today. What happens if we came up to that point of control value or low area, and then now we're selling off, coming back down to value, and then the major area is going to be the POC down here on the profile chart, somewhere like I said around 650. That's where we could fall. But we'll see how it holds value in here. We did come off the value area low for this range, so
Okay. Yeah.
but you can see those delta profiles. That's the one that was a signal that this was going to go short. The one I sent you, you can see the two strong sell deltas, and you can see the absorption.
Oh yeah, right at the very top.
Right at the very top, you can see the shift, and then you see that really strong buying delta where we kind of bounced and then it broke again. So buyers lost control. So now what we can see, we bounced off the value low for this range. We can see it either retest POC and fall down again, or we see it go up and retest value or high and then bounce again down to the bottom of the range.
I expected a bounce here, the daily POC.
Yeah, daily POC is here. Daily POC, it's right where the range POC is too. That marked out pretty much. They're within range of each other. But this was the area where shorts were winning up here. Like I said, I expect this to go all the way down to the POC at 650. I know it's a huge drop, but watch it come all the way down to 650. we'll see this drop below, and then, like I said, I think we're gonna see a huge price fall all the way down to 650 because we're here at the value low. Once we break this value low for this range, buyers are going to be in very big trouble because there's a big gap that they gapped up in the morning. So just do that if you want, right after value low. But that was the so yeah, we'll see this break and then POC for the today for the profile is going to be right here at 652, I think it is. That's where majority of trades, and since we are bearish, value is lower and bearish, I expect us to fall to the value low, honestly, before we actually even see a bounce, if it does bounce. But this will be fall somewhere right around, yeah. This area right here is going to be where support is, where this buying was. That's where, exactly where the strong buying here, though. Like I said, we'll either bounce off the POC or we'll go up to the value high and then bounce again. I'm gonna make some breakfast probably and then take a little break. And we'll see. Alright, that strong area. We'll see what happens at the strong area. This is an important area right here. Right at the most important area is at 942. If we reject that one more time and we go down, and we break this POC and the value low, that's where the move will start to happen. You can take shorts below the value low at 850 if it comes back down. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'll be back. I'm gonna
All right.
close the stream for a little bit and then jump back on in a little bit.